And we're live. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to another Extraordinary Light Show. Today, I have a special guest next to me. And we have Lily here. Hi, Lily.
Hello, everyone. Nice to see you. I am live broadcasting from Mexico. That's where I'm at right now.
So before we start anything else, Lily, tell us how is over there. And first, I want to say Lily is on vacation, and she's prioritizing her dream and her mission to be here for all of us. So Lily, yeah, of course, she is not, of course, for everybody. So you are amazing. And tell us how is everything over there? How are you doing?
It's beautiful. It's beautiful in Mexico. Yes, you are right. I am prioritizing my work and my mission. I'm trying to find the balance between spending time with my best friend and her kids and her family, as well as doing my work. The most important reason why I came here wasn't to sit on the beach or anything like that. It was more to spend time with my best friend. I haven't seen her in a long time. She moved to Mexico about a year, not even a year ago, last year. And it's been fun. It's been fun. I've been spending time with a 1.5-year-old boy and a 4-year-old boy. And they're so sweet. There's something about children that really teach you presence and being mindful. And that's what I have seen a lot. And, you know, with kids, you're working and they say, hey, why don't you come play with me? And I would never say no. I would just go and play with them. And there's so much joy in that, saying yes to playing with kids. And I'm going to miss those two when I leave. That's the honest truth. That was a highlight of my vacation so far, is playing with those two little ones. They're so cute. Maybe they'll come out. They're inside right now. I'm sitting outside on the balcony. They're just sweetest little kids.
We have one kid here, one little kid, one little child, beautiful child. So Ranela, tell us about your little kid.
About my little kid. I totally agree with you, Lily, about that mindful and about presence. That's what Nicolina really teaches me. You know, when we were to beach, and how she takes sand in her hand and then she pulls it out and she's seeing, you know, she's just enjoying that moment, enjoying that sand and being there. And you know, you can see that she's pure love. She's 1.5 too. So if that is a boy, maybe we have a boyfriend for her. So she's really, you can see how she likes to hug and to be pure love. And now she reflects that to Alexandra and to her husband Daniel. So we really enjoy. And you can see that she, you know, the other thing that I learned with her is that she can really feel people energy, you know, other people's energy. So you can see how she reacted to Alexandra and to Daniel. You can see that, oh, these two are good, you know.
They are child approved.
So if Nicolina approves them, that is totally okay. You can notice. But no, really, I mean, I'm joking now, but you can really see that she can just feel. You can see when she has like a little bit of she's hesitating to approach to another person, and how she just goes for it. You know, you can see that person is really open. So that is another good thing you can learn.
We should all learn a little more from the kids, that's for sure. And we have Tracy here and Maritza. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Their support. And Lily, I wanted to ask you now, when you say you are working and then kids come and you say yes, because you have something, you decided that you're going to say yes to everything. So yes. How is that going?
That is true. Yeah. I originally, I was inspired because I said yes to my best friend when she asked me to come to Mexico. Originally, I would have made up, you know, some reason, which is really an excuse of not going there. And it kind of inspired this thing of thinking about, like, maybe I'll spend the entire week saying yes. Right. And this is what I've learned so far. You shouldn't say yes to everything. That's really the truth. I think the part of it is about saying yes to opportunities that you feel pulled towards. If you're feeling something, we just have to go ahead and say yes. Like, for example, with the kids, you know, They came up to me, they wanted to play with me, and I said yes because I was pulled towards it, and I knew it was something that I really wanted to do, and I cannot make up an excuse. Versus drinking a lot of alcohol or, doing things that are not safe for me, I had to say no to. Because I think it's having the balance between saying yes and no. I think it's good to say yes to the right opportunities, but it's also important to say no to the things that could potentially harm you and it's not good for you. So a lot of the things I end up saying no to were just food that I didn't think that would be good for my health, because I have a lot of awareness to know what drains me and what brings me joy. So I kind of broke the week of saying yes. And it just came from a place that I needed to be present and I needed to be healthy to continue on my mission and feel better about myself. So that's as far as I went. I think we all should say yes to the right things. And it's like when someone asks you, do you want to come play with me with the kids? I'm like, of course I do. Yes. Versus that, do you want to eat this disgusting food that could make you sick? No, I don't want to. So that's where I'm at right now, Alex.
That's awesome. And that's going to inspire you for the future, to say, and you are inspiring us as well. So thank you.
Yeah.
We will not be worrying about what you're going to do over there, what you're going to eat, or you're saying yes to everything, but you can.
In Mexico, oh my God, I just walked down the street. Every guy says, do you want a boyfriend? I'll be your boyfriend. I was like, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Can you imagine if I say yes to all of them? Oh, that would not be good.
That would not be here doing this live now.
Yeah, I don't know where I would be. Do you want this? Do you want that? Certain things I can't mention on air, Obviously, I had to say no to those things.
Oh my.
Yeah, I think saying yes to opportunities and being open for opportunities is amazing. So thank you.
Yeah. To the right.
Melissa is here. Hi, Melissa.
Speaking of presence.
Yeah, speaking of presence, her presence is here. Melissa, we feel your presence. So I want to do a little backup story here with this beautiful soul over here. So for you who are watching us, Beautiful Soul Support, we had Radmila once. She was doing a live coaching with us. It was maybe a couple months ago.
Yeah, it
maybe
was in
2 months
January.
ago. Yeah. And she was saying that she might come to Florida. So we're like, oh, that would be amazing that we can see each other. So and we were like having the conversation, and you can go back and look at that. But then we had a little challenge for Radmila. Which was she needed to do 90 days of meditation. So now I'm gonna let Radmila say how that went, what is her experience. It wasn't 90 days yet, but so far, how is it going?
This is like, when a teacher asks you, okay, let me see your homework now.
How you did your homework?
Well, I guess I'll get A-. Because I skipped few times, but I have to say that so it has been like about 60 days from that point, maybe even more. And those 60 days, I did like majority of those days, I did my meditation. And what were the times that I skipped? I would just forget about it. One day. The day would be so great, You
forget about
we had friends coming over and meeting all those people because we're fresh here in US. And the other day I would just be, oh my, I forgot about meditation. And at first I was really feeling bad about myself. And I was like, oh my God, what am I going to say to Alexandra now? She's not going to like me anymore. I failed her. I said that live, and what is Lily going to say? And I was like, devastated. But that lasted like for maybe a couple of minutes. And I was like, wait. And as you said, you're meditating for yourself. So I'm here for myself. I'm doing it for myself. So I'll just skip that negative feeling, and I'll do it today. I'll do my meditation today. I could just, I knew that was the point where I could say, okay, so I forgot about it yesterday, so maybe I should just not do it anymore. you know, I won't do it today, and because I just failed, and you know, I'll just say to Alexandra, you know what, I failed, and I'm not going to do it anymore. But no, I remember the thing that she said, that it is like training. It is like when you go to gym and you skip one day, but you don't just how do you say,
you don't give up.
You don't give up.
back
Yeah,
and
you
continue.
just go on. So I went on, and I would do it like 5 days or 10 days in a row, and I made like some kind of meditation diary, and I would check the days that I did, and I saw that most of the days I would meditate. And the thing is a really, really interesting thing that happened to me is that we met one wonderful friend that is like some kind of brother now to us, Fernando from Argentina. And he saw me meditating, and he wanted to know about it. So I did him like one time a meditation, you know that meditation where you focus on your arms and on your entire body. So how do you say
Like relaxation.
that meditation?
Guided
meditation. Yeah, I did that to him. So he said, oh, I have to do this. This is so good. I want to, feel a little bit more. And then we came here to Florida. We came here because of Nicholas' business. He has school here. And we were roommates with one friend of ours. I mean, I didn't even know him. That was so strange. And I was like, oh, now I have to meditate him, but not for him to see me, because, I don't know how he will react. I don't want to be that pushy and all of that stuff. But one night he was outside, and I started my meditation, and he entered the room, and I was like, I'm nuts, cutting now because of him entering the room. And Nicola, my husband, was inside, and he asked him, what is she doing? And he said, oh, brother, she's gone. She is somewhere, I don't know if she's coming back. He was making fun, and it was so funny for me. But the thing that came to me in that meditation is to send good energy to that guy, So I was sending the energy, and I was like, okay, if he needs to open for this stuff, please open him, and stuff like that. And when I finished, he was like, hey, Mila, you have to tell me everything about meditation. And I was like, okay, I will tell you tomorrow.
No, I'm in Zen. I cannot talk to you now.
You have to wait, my child.
Patience.
Yeah. So now he's interested in that. So it is amazing. Mm-hmm. And I want to say the finale of so the most amazing part of that process is coming here and doing meditation this morning at the sunrise with Alexandra. So it was so amazing, really. I could feel that floating energy, and I could, just meditation teaches me to be even more in balance, present, hearing other stuff than the things that surround us every day. So that's
amazing. Thank you. So I love the part when you're talking about not giving up. So, okay, yes, I didn't do it. People do it all the time. Like, oh, I was supposed to film my videos, and now I skip one day. Oh, I better, leave everything and just say, oh, I'm a failure. Yeah, so that's amazing that you came back and you said, you know what, this is for me. And it's not like, I remember I'm live, And I remember you sent me the text. Oh, I skipped the meditation. I forgot about it. Blah blah blah. Like, don't be mad at me. I was like, why would I be mad at you? Like, you're not doing this for me. You're doing this for yourself. So even if you skip, it doesn't matter, because you should do this for the rest of your life, right? So what if you have few days or few weeks when you're like skip or don't do it? So that was amazing for you to realize it and be open and acknowledge, like, I can do this. This is for me. So that is amazing. And and I love how you now connecting with other people. And that's why I love meditation, because of the feeling you have, and then you want to share it with others. And when people are open, it's just like this morning when we were meditating, it was so amazing, and it just connects us more. So I love meditation. Everybody knows that. I hope everybody, we can all meditate together all the time. So yeah, Lily being very quiet. She's listening to us. She was like, "I'll let them talk."
Yes, I'm being present.
Ah, good.
That's what I'm doing. I think the one part that I love a lot of things about meditate. I meditate every single day. I think it's important to hear your own thoughts, because there's just so much stuff going on right now. There's different social media constantly going on. There's different things going on in the news. There are people telling you different things to do. And I started meditation because I was experiencing a lot of anxiety in my life. And I used to ask myself the question, like, are these thoughts even mine? Are they, the way I feel about myself, are they mine? And I find that meditation really helps with that, is to really quiet it down and to really listen to your thoughts. Sometimes people would say, like, it's actually listening to the voice of a greater good. I'm not religious, but I do believe in a greater purpose. And I believe that there is some sort of higher purpose that lives within us. And that's what meditation brings for me, is that I'm listening to my inner voice, which is towards a greater purpose. And that's what connects us all to. I think what both of you are talking about is the idea that connects the two of you is that greater purpose. That's what I see it. That's how I feel about it. And I think it's going to be something that is going to take off. And it's already taking off, meditation. I think it's going to be more and more. I see a world that there are going to be a lot of meditation centers. There's this woman that, I forget her name. She wrote the book called Unplug. And she's from Manhattan. She's a really busy woman. She's like really fast. And when she got into meditation, she loved it. And she asked herself the question, like, why isn't meditation more accessible? So now she lives in LA, and she has all of these different centers. She's like, why can't they be a dry bar for meditation? So what a dry bar is women go in and blow dry their hair. It's like something I did a couple of weeks ago. And it's like, go in and go out and feel amazing. You feel great. So she opened up all of these little centers that you could go in, get your meditation, feel great, and leave. I think it just has to be more accessible for everybody. And it doesn't have to be something that is only privileged for a few people. That's my belief in it.
Oh, that's awesome. I never heard about it. I need to check that out.
I'll give you her name after this. The book is called Unplug. I think her name is Susie something. Okay. I'll look it up. I'll let you know. No, she has centers in LA.
Wow. That's awesome. See?
Mm-hmm.
Just listen to your inner voice, inner intuition. Yeah. And oh, Cliff is here. Hi, Cliff. Some are very beautiful souls are watching us. And what we want to talk about here is the magical thinking, and the magic of the connection and the internet, and the love and friendship, and how I remember when you first started, and when I was getting like all the comments, like I still get very excited when I get a comment and I feel the love from my beautiful souls. And then I found there was her husband actually commented on one of my videos, and I was like, wow, like I don't even know them, and they sent me such a beautiful message. So I checked their channels. So they both have channels, her Radmila and Nikola, her husband. So then we kind of get in touch on Instagram, and we kind of started like talking a little bit here and there, and it just involved in this beautiful friendship that now we are in the same room and we're doing this live. So it's just amazing when you open yourself, and when you are being yourself, when you know who you are and what you stand for, and you are open about it, and you are attracting the people who are the same like that, who are believing in the same mission that you are, like if there is no internet, if there is no me saying what I'm about, there wouldn't be us sitting here, there wouldn't be Lily, doing this with us, there wouldn't be these beautiful souls. And we are all learning from each other, we are all connecting and growing and changing the world together. And it's so amazing. So I just wanted to acknowledge that. And Radmila, tell us from your side.
Yeah, I wanted to tell you guys because Alexandra thought that we were already in America when we started, when we discovered her. But the thing is that we were in Serbia, actually in one small apartment, watching all different YouTube channels and thinking about our future. And, you know, we just had that idea, you know what, we're going to go to Costa Rica. And we made a plan and, you know, all that stuff. But then the doors were open for America. And it was really, really amazing. But we were over there thinking about, you know, how is life going to be? And we discovered Alexandra. And I was like, you know, because my video start with hello, something like, because I'm doing it in Serbian. It's like, hello, wonderful people, something like that. And I was like, look at her. She's greeting, you know, with beautiful souls. This is, you know, I had that connection first. And I discovered that she has like something more peaceful that I need to discover, you know. Like I felt that she's more in Zen. So I guess that's meditation. So I was like, oh, I want to be more like her, you know. So I started watching, and I showed it to Nicola, and he was amazed with her. And then when that happened, that time that we knew that we were coming to US, we were like, oh my God, maybe we will, you know, meet her in person.
I'm so famous.
Yeah. I mean, who would know? I mean, we were just amazed how life is, you know. One day you're in that small apartment somewhere in Serbia, living the lifestyle that you really don't want to live the life that you're living like that. And the other day, I mean, like only a couple of months later, you're there in America, and you can meet somebody that you were just, you know, watching online, and you were texting her, and so when we came here, we started communicating even more, and then we did that live, and I was like, you know, I just knew from the moment I saw her, I just knew that we are going to do something together, that we are going to impact people together. I just didn't know how, and I didn't know what it would be, you know, but I just knew that we are going to do something together. And I just knew, even when I didn't know that I'm going to come to US, I knew that I'm going to meet you. I just felt it, you know. And then when we came here, I was like, okay, what is there for us? What is it that we should do, you know? But I didn't push it. I just, you know, like you say, go with the flow. I just, you know, followed it. And then it was so amazing, because that job that Nicola has in Chicago. But the thing that he has to pass here in Florida, he could pass it in Chicago as well. But that guy said, you know what, you should do it in Florida, because it's much better to do it over there. And we were like, oh my, I mean, look how it's all setting up for us to meet. And then when we came, we were in Miami, and she is, you know, in other place. And I was like, you know, the thing, we couldn't meet. Something didn't open for us to meet. And I was like, okay, are we gonna see each other or not? But I was like, I will let it go. And then Nicola failed one of his tests. And that was the moment where it opened for us to meet. And he was so devastated for failing. But then when he accepted it, he said, oh yeah, now I know why I failed. He took some lessons, and he said it was because we had to meet, you know, because it was like a few extra days being here and free with no obligations with his school and stuff, so we could come here. So it's amazing. Life is amazing.
Life is amazing. And this is so inspiring for a lot of people who are sitting now in a small apartment anywhere in the world and who's saying, oh, I just living like I'm not happy with my life. This could be so much more joy, but I don't feel it. I'm in this country, this politics, did my job, blah, blah, blah. And like feeling sorry for yourself and not taking responsibility and not accepting that you can change it. Like, look what I did. Like, this is, and this is just a part of the story. So everything is possible if you are willing to open yourself and to go and do something about it. Listen to your intuition and just don't accept less than what will make you happy. So I'll say that.
People are commenting that it's an amazing story.
Yeah, Tracy saying that's incredible. So happy for you. You found each other. Thank you, Tracy. And Cliff is saying that's such a beautiful story. So happy for you. Thank you, Cliff.
It is. It is an incredible story, and that is a perfect example of anyone who's starting out on YouTube and they feel like no one's hearing them. You know, Alexandra only started early this year in the beginning, and a lot of people, good on you. This is something that I want to acknowledge Alexandra for. A lot of people would have given up. They would have said within a couple of weeks, I'm not going to do this anymore. No one's listening to me. But the reality is, look, someone was listening to you, and this is what manifested from that. And this is an important lesson for everybody who's watching, who's going to watch in the future, is that in the beginning, when you feel like you're not getting the results, you're not getting the viewers, you're not getting the subscribers, know that there might be one person that you're going to completely change their lives. And this is a perfect example of this. And the second thing is to connect with your own truth. I think there's too much noise. People are not being truthful. So one of the things that I try to get all my coaching clients to do is to speak the truth. You know, telling your story in terms of like, hi, I'm Lily, I'm from Toronto, doesn't really say anything about me, right? Really connecting with who I am and saying that I'm Lily and I believe this world could be better if everybody just went after what they really wanted. Now you know that this is what I believe in and I will attract the right people. So it's two things. Number one, don't give up. If you're feeling down, you feel like you're not getting the results, you can change one person's life, and that transpires to more. And then the second thing is be honest, be truthful. And that's a part that everyone needs to work on more and more and more, because this is the genuine connection that you get when you speak the truth. And I have an interesting story for myself too about meeting someone that I have been doing live events with. So at 4 Minute Masters, I worked with Bo, and then through Bo, I was introduced to Ryan Van Pooterayan. I can't say his last name properly. So when I went to Vancouver, I got to meet Ryan in person. And when we met in person, there was no awkwardness because we were able to connect with our honesty and our genuineness. That was just like we've known each other for years, and I had the most amazing time with him. So I got to meet someone too through YouTube. And this is the world we're going to live in. We're all going to meet different people. And when you meet them in person, it's like you've been best friends forever. It's not, there's no awkwardness at all.
Oh, that's true. Like we connected right away. Like this,
yeah.
Oh, like I said, like I feel like we know each other like for 20 years. We just didn't see each other for a year or something, and now we're like catching up.
yeah. It's so interesting. It's this is something that wasn't possible a few years ago even. Like this is I'm in Mexico. I'm live streaming. I'm having this connection with you and all the people in the chat. None of this would have been possible without the technology we have today.
Yes, exactly. And I love how you said, like, even maybe one person is watching. And I was always like, let's say now we have a Tracy, Danica, Melissa, Clifford, and that makes me so much joy. And that's why we keep coming back, even if it's one person, right? I remember when I first started and the Danica was commenting on one of my videos. It was like maybe second video or third, it was something like that. And she was sharing her dreams, and I was jumping around. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to help this girl. I'm going to find her online. I'm going to contact her, and then I'm going to help her live her dream. And I said, even if all of this that I'm creating is just for her, to help her, I will be so happy and grateful for the rest of my life. So now we are so connected. We are having our mastermind group every week, and I cannot wait to go to Serbia to meet her in person. And it's all start just from you being here, speaking your truth, like Lily said, and just being open to help others. And that's how you know, connect, and you attract the right people to you. So be the person you want to see. Be the example.
Yeah, this is so good. This is such a great example. It's one of many to come for you, I think. It's going to be good.
And Lily, we're just getting started. And I
know.
On your first video, I think I even commented, I cannot wait for us to share the stage.
No.
I will find it. I need to find it, and I will print screen it and post it.
Yeah.
I remember when I was watching, I was like, because I'm watching almost every Evan's videos. So when you came up and you told your story, and it was so incredible. I was watching and I was like, oh my, like I felt your truth and your energy and your like your mission and how you were really honest. So I was like, I felt like I knew you, and I was like, she's my friend. I told Daniel, like, she's gonna be my friend. Like, this is it. Like, I can feel how we can connect so much, and we're gonna change the world. He was like, yeah, I know, like, because he knows, like, when I'm like go a little crazy sometimes. So every time when you post a video, I was like, oh, Lily, my friend posted a video, and he was like, if somebody can hear you, they would think you're crazy.
That is good.
I was like, oh, you're like, don't freak people out. Like, oh, she's my friend. She doesn't even know about me.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I know that story. And I remember this too. I remember reading that comment. I was like, oh, she's so sweet. And I remember you from a long time ago because I was watching one of Evan's video, and it was the one that Danielle surprised you with Evan's video. And I remember it's like super fans surprise or something. I'm like, wow, this woman is just so sweet, and her husband is so incredible. And then when I wanted to do collaborations with people, the first person I wanted to collaborate was you, but you did not have a YouTube channel at the time. You were just writing comments. I'm like, she doesn't have a YouTube channel yet. And then I found a way to, you won the coaching session with me. And then during the coaching session, you told me you started a YouTube channel, and that's how we all started.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And you know what's incredible now, I remembered how I found her YouTube channel is because of her comment on one video. I saw a beautiful comment of one of one beautiful soul. And I said, oh, I have to see if this girl has a channel, you know, and I clicked there. And I saw that she had like maybe only a few. You just started,
yeah.
But still, it was just based on a comment. So that is really important for you, beautiful souls, to know how it's important to share your story, whether it's only a comment on someone's video. You know, it's really a huge impact.
Huge impact. That's something I need to work on, to leaving the comments. I'm doing this every day I have on Evan's channel, but then I'm watching so many things, and sometimes just listening while I'm doing something, and I'm so inspired, but then I forgot to comment because I was doing something else. And then time I go home, I forget about it, and then I don't comment. And I know how much every comment means. So this is something I really wanna do a little more, not like professionally, but more like with the intention, because I'm watching, and I'm watching so many, like let's say Melissa or Cliff are watching every one of their videos, but I don't comment on everyone, and I know how much this means. And then I get angry at myself, oh, why don't they just stop and like comment or whatever. So this is something I really want to improve in the future. So now I'm saying it live, so I can have accountability to do it.
90 days challenge.
90 days challenge commenting.
Every day one comment at least.
Oh, got it. Deal.
That's so sweet. I know. It's just like people can't see you unless you show yourself, and commenting is one of them. And yes, it means a lot. Every single comment means so much.
Yeah, or
it does.
Really. I'm watching your lives, and I was like, oh my God, Lily's so amazing. It's so inspiring. And then I don't comment. And then I was like, why I didn't? And then it's like 3 days ago. And then I was, oh, I'm going to comment today. And then always something come up, and I never made it like priority. So I was thinking to actually schedule it in my day.
Yeah.
And this is something I'm working on now, like scheduling everything, and have it like 1 hour maybe just for connecting and actually giving back. Like when you like, let's say you do your coach's corner and you're sharing amazing advice and so much love and support for everybody, and you're giving so much, and I'm receiving from you, so I need to give back. And one of the way I can do it is by commenting and supporting your channel. So I will be better on that.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. But I know, I feel it. I feel the support from you. I feel it. I may not see it, but I feel it.
Yeah, you will see it. Well, you will see it. That's my commitment. Okay, my beautiful souls. Oh, look at us. It's already time to go.
I know.
And Tracy's here. Tracy had stories. She said, I love to leave comments to people that I think have something great to share. I want them to feel appreciated. Mm-hmm. Tracy is amazing. Tracy is actually inspiring me to comment, because she and her comments are not just awesome either. She commenting really like with intention and like what she learned from the video, how she feels, what she liked from the video, and not just for my channel, but for everybody's channel. And she's so honest and supportive, and it's really inspiring. I want to be more like Tracy.
I know. Tracy is getting a lot of love. It's true. It's true. Tracy is so amazing. Tracy, we appreciate you very much. And we love the fact that you want us to feel appreciated too.
Yeah, thank you, Tracy. Before we leave, I just want to say that Lily's School of Life is something so incredible, and Lily, thank you for doing that. Lily is changing so many lives already, and we are just getting started. So
yes, and it's happening tonight.
Yes,
it's happening tonight. It's very different. My program is very different because I realized that most online programs has 96% dropout rate, which is not good at all, which means that 96% of the people are not changing their lives and transforming themselves. So I decided, as like, what can I do to make sure that people don't drop out? So I had to have a small group. I only have 9 people, and it's all live. So it's a Google Hangout like this. And we also have a community where people share and hold each other accountable, because ultimately that's what I want. I want people to change their lives for themselves. And, I could make it a bigger program and just throw up some videos and some exercises will make me more money, but that's not what I really want. I don't want people to drop out. So it's different. We'll see how everything comes out in the end. And maybe I'll do another one, maybe not. It might be the first and last time. I don't know.
We hope you'll do more.
I'll see. It's different. It's a different kind of course.
Community, like you said, it's amazing. Everybody's so supportive of each other. Yeah. So it's unbelievable. And I'm so very honored and grateful that I'm part of it. So yeah, thank you for creating this, Lily.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And I'm happy that you're in it.
I am happy as well. Thank you. And thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
We are hoping maybe next time Lily's going to be next to me, or I'm going to be next to Lily. Who knows?
You come to Toronto. It's nice and cold here. Well, not here, but
here. Well,
not right now. Mexico's really hot, but Canada.
Oh, and I just want to say, for the next week, we had a different ticket for the Serbia than we thought we will. So we'll be actually arriving at Serbia at the time we should do live. So next week, I'm not going to be here with you beautiful souls. I'm going to be with my family in Serbia. And so we're going to skip the next week, but then the week after that, we're going to meet you all.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you haven't missed even one. That's the first time. I missed one already, and you haven't missed one. So
now we're gonna be even. That's good.
We're even. We're good.
I'm doing this for you, Lily, so we can feel better. Yeah.
So I feel like a balance. That's true.
Oh, that's amazing. So thank you very much for watching. We need to leave now, and that was amazing. Thank you.
That was really amazing. I'm learning so much from you guys. I will share one time. I will share what I learned from you here while being here. That would be nice.
Thank you. And we are learning so much from you, and we are learning so much from her little daughter. She's amazing. So thank you. And thank you, Lily. Thank you for being here, and for your time, and for dedication, and your love and everything. So thank you. I love you.
All right. Thank you. I love you. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody. Thank you. I love you.